wife and I moved into the area in 1989, and she said, I think I'm seeing kids with learning disabilities. They were in the lower third of all the schools. That really concerned me, and that's when I started investigating the different types of toxins and their effect on our health and children's brains. Then I determined that we really needed to get this coal plant closed down. And in 2005, provincial government closed down the coal plant. No sooner had they closed down the coal plant when they decided that they would build a 1,000-megawatt gas plant to replace it. I thought that our community had already done their share. So I put together a group and started doing visioning sessions with the community. We asked them one question. If you can reverse 120 years of military, utility, and industrial pollution and create a model of sustainability for the world, what's it look like? Wow! Holy mackerel! So it really was the citizens that accomplished this, and I'm very proud of my community for standing up.
Throughout his own childhood, few could imagine Jim's future. Passion for life, boundless energy and devotion to work ethic defined those early days in Malton. From newspaper boy to emerging rock star, the impression he left was unforgettable. Artist, poet, Renaissance man. The canvas closest to the heart was one of love. An eternal journey, traveled side by side with wife Lee. Together they would build a future as he moved music aside to build homes one by one, and then would inspire his community to elect him to council, where Jim would enable more building for the thousands who would be Mississauga's future.
It's currently the largest lake-fill project that's going on in Canada. It's going to connect 9.5 kilometers of water's edge access and water's edge experience for the public. It's going to be an amazing place to be able to teach the next generation why it's so important to be sustainable. What's really exciting for me today in particular is to create the world's most environmentally sustainable community. And so we're building a 64-acre conservation area right smack at the epicenter of 6.2 million people in an urban setting. That's quite unique. But this is actually a small piece of a very, very large, an incredibly large project. And how do we make the world sustainable in 50 years? So we're going to be creating all kinds of new habitat for aquatic life. We've eliminated 93% of our wetlands. Wetlands are critical for cleaning the water that goes back into Lake Ontario and the Great Lakes, which is the water we drink and the water future generations will drink.
The Lakeview is returning to Lakeview. As the vision reconnects people to the water, a new community will flourish with residences, businesses, arts, culture, and science.
Now we have this once-in-a-100-year opportunity to get all of that back for the public. We own it. We're the citizens.
Jim would want us all to keep the community's original vision alive.
We all have to work together on this.
Within him was deep wisdom that would inspire everyone.
You have to be proactive. You have to see what may affect your environment as far into the future as you can possibly see. So you have to be persistent in gaining the knowledge that you need. And the very last P is positive. So you never put forward a solution to a difficult issue unless it's a positive solution. It's a solution where nobody loses.
It's a new day on the shores of Lake Ontario and a new beginning for Mississauga, a city on the move. Welcome to Lakeview Village, a 177-acre master-planned mixed-use community at an incredible waterfront location. Imagine 64 acres of coastal wetlands, 4 large park networks, over 45 acres of green space, and 3.5 kilometers of new waterfront trail, bringing the Great Lakes Waterfront Trail back to the water. Lakefront Park will provide recreation for all seasons and ages. Kayaking, paddleboarding, a pebble beach, places to picnic and a boardwalk for your morning run or evening stroll. The Artscape Atelier will be a makerspace for creative placemaking, public art creation, and artistic visioning. Right next door to the hub is Lakeview Square, a central gathering place with local shops and restaurants, farmers markets, musical events, pop-ups, and festivals. Lakeview Village is a community for your weekend or workday. Walk or bike to work, grab your morning coffee, head to a patio. This is life by the lake. There is a brighter future at Lakeview Village. A connected waterfront, new transit options, housing for first-time homebuyers and seniors, jobs, and new businesses for the city of Mississauga. This will be the most transformative waterfront community in Canada, delivering economic prosperity to the city and beyond. Let's meet at the water. Let's get together at Lakeview Village.